Hello, my name is Jamie Tyler Edmonds and you're watching my video essay. Today I'm going to be analysing the opening sequences set of the film 2001 A Space Odyssey. "2001 A Space Odyssey" was directed by Stanley Kubrick and written by science fiction writer Arthur C. Clarke. The opening sequence is very different to the rest of the film by the fact that its set is actually meant to look primitive rather than futuristic. While this sequence, known as the Dawn of Man sequence, is shown at the beginning of the film, it was actually shot at the end of production, after everything was recorded. Kubrick first planned to shoot in the real desert, with a location recce in Spain, quoted as saying, "We're looking for a cool desert where we can shoot some sequences during the late spring. We've got our eye on a location in Spain, but it might be pretty hot to work in comfortably, and we might have trouble controlling the lighting. If we don't go to Spain, we'll have to build an entirely new set right here." Kubrick did exactly just that. However, the establishing shots themselves were shot on the location by a unit in Africa, directed over the telephone by Kubrick due to the fact that he had a fear of flying, despite the fact that he had a pilot's license. In the end, it was actually decided that the set itself for this scene was to be constructed artificially inside the MGM studio in Boreham Wood, England. This is also where the models of the spaceships were created by film staff. Of course, building the set indoors creates some problems, and the method used to create the background for this set was quite complex. To create it in a way which made it look realistic, Kubrick used the pictures which were taken in Africa beforehand, and then he used a projector to project them onto a reflective screen at the back of the set. The image was projected onto a two-way mirror at an angle. The camera was then placed behind the two-way mirror and recorded from there. By doing this, the camera recorded the correct angle that the image was projected from, thus hiding any shadows created by objects on the set. The entire set itself was built on a rotating platform, and if Kubrick wanted a shot from a different angle, the whole set would have to be rotated about 180 degrees to accommodate the position of the projector screen so that it looked realistic. However, if you look closely, you can see the screen at the back in some of the shots. However, by doing this, Kubrick most likely reduced his choice of shots, which he could have had in this sequence compared to if he shot on location in Spain like he originally planned. Despite this, I suppose it could be argued that Kubrick did this to give the set more meaning. I mean, for example, because the camera was never moved very much due to the screen, the set's really given a feel of a zoo enclosure. The camera always seems to be physically placed just outside of the set, just like you're looking in. To the audience, this could potentially represent the fact that the apes had a very simple understanding of the world, and to make the audience feel like observers, rather than to make them actively feel as if they're there. It makes the apes seem much more animalistic. However, this is up until the monolith scene where they're given the idea to use the weapons to hunt. However, after this, the shots change slightly, with the shot where the ape uses a bone to crush an animal skull. This shot's recorded outside and not on a set, from a physically close-up and different angle to the rest of the sequence. This could represent the fact that the apes are beginning to gain intelligence and to evolve into somewhat higher beings. Overall though, the set itself contrasts very much with the rest of the film, as it's set in the past, using primarily rock and gravel to create the landscape, as opposed to the sci-fi style that the rest of the film uses, as the art direction in this scene was meant to be very primitive. That's all, thanks for watching. See you later.